Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Matri and today we are doing a very interesting tag, that is the Harry Potter tag, because as you all know I am a potterhead and I saw this tag on Hannah's channel, that is a Clockwork Reader, and I instantly decided that I want to do it because it was so much fun to watch. So I thought it would be more fun to do it myself. I have several questions written here and they are divided in 5 to 6 categories. I'll just list them out to you, or rather I'll just let you know as we go along, and I'll answer all the questions as best as I can. So without any further ado, let's get right into the video, and I hope it's as fun as it was watching it. So the first category is basic questions, as simple as it gets, and the first question is favorite Harry Potter book. Okay, so when I started reading it, after I'd read about 4 to 5 books, my favorite was Prisoner of Azkaban. But when I read Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, that became my absolute favorite, because I don't want to give spoilers, but you know, a lot of couples form there, a lot of chemistry is in that book, so much is happening, and that book just made me smile so much, just made my heart rush so fast. It was so good, it was such a package and I loved it, and that is my favorite Harry Potter book. So the Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Least favorite Harry Potter book. Now, in all honesty, there is no bad book in the Harry Potter series. Every book is beautiful, every book has its own meaning, and there is no worst book. But if I have to list my least enjoyable book, I'll say it feels like such a betrayal to say that, you know, this is my least favorite Harry Potter book, because I think probably the first or the second book, because you know, everything was so new, there wasn't much going on, there was just introducing the characters to us. I can't find any actual reason to say, but honestly there is no least favorite book. But if I have to say first or second book, the main things that start happening, or the main things that really have that Harry Potter essence, is in the later books. So I'll say first or the second book, but you know, I love every book and there is no least favorite. Favorite movie? Okay, honestly it's been ages since I have watched the Harry Potter movies, but I will still say Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, because first of all the Yule Ball happens in that, then there is the Triwizard Tournament, so much happens, one of the main character dies, but yeah, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. So now we have moved on to our next category, which is characters, and here we go. Favorite Weasley? Okay, that is such a tough question because there are so many good Weasleys to choose from. I absolutely love Book Ginny, who is completely different from the movie Ginny. Book Ginny was so badass, she was so savage, I loved her. But I also loved Fred and George and Ron. So I am wondering who should I name. Fred and George makes 2, so I don't think if it's applicable in this question. I'll say in Ron and Ginny, I'll choose Ginny. Book Ginny any day. Favorite female character? There are so many good female characters. Hermione, Luna Lovegood, Ginny again, but I'll say Hermione Granger. Favorite villain? Okay, I really love Bellatrix, because despite being such a negative character, she was so sassy and she was so savage in a way. I think I'll say Bellatrix. Favorite male character apart from Harry Potter, because I really love Harry Potter as a character. He was so flawed. He made mistakes, he had regrets like a real person does. He felt left out, and Harry Potter is hands down one of the best characters to be ever written. Favorite professor? Okay, that's a tough one, but if I have to go with one, I'll say McGonagall. Such a great character, such a great professor, love her. Okay, so now we have moved on to our next category, which is Would You Rather. So there is basically 2 situations given and we have to choose what is it that we would rather do. So the first question is, would you rather wash Snape's hair or spend a day listening to Lockhart rant all about himself? Okay, whoever has made these questions is seriously evil because what? I absolutely don't want to wash anybody's hair, but then listening to Lockhart rant all about himself, that's unacceptable as well. But if I have to choose between washing Snape's hair and listening to Lockhart, I would rather listen to Lockhart. I'll just tune him out in some way. I really don't want to wash Snape's or anybody's hair. Would you rather duel an elated Bellatrix or an angry Molly? Nobody should duel an angry Molly. I'll any day duel an elated Bellatrix. Not that I stand a chance, but just for the fun of it. Would you rather travel to Hogwarts via Hogwarts Express or via the flying car? Is that even a question? Of course, the Hogwarts Express. It's everybody's dream to travel in that. Would you rather kiss Voldemort or give Umbridge a bubble bath? See, I told you, that person is seriously evil. Who gives that? Kiss Voldemort if he is the handsome, charming version from his childhood. I think I'll kiss that Voldemort. In his youth, he was really something. I'll never give Umbridge a bubble bath. Would you rather ride a hippogriff or a firebolt? I would rather ride a firebolt. And we are on our next category, which is book to movies adaptation. So the first question is characters you felt differently about in the movies versus the books. So many, almost every character. But if I have to pinpoint one specific character who has a complete opposite personality, then that is Ginny, because in the books she was like a tigress and in the movie she's like a scared cat. And I do not accept that. When I was reading the books and when I knew that there are movies that I can watch after finishing these, the most excited that I was about Ginny. And when I watched it, I was so disappointed. So I think that was really sad what they did to her. The next question is movies versus the books. Obviously books. Books are always better. Is there a movie you preferred instead of the book? No, none, nil. And there we are on the next category, which is titled Hogwarts. Let's see the questions that are in this category. The first question is, which house was your first gut feeling you'd be a part of? So when I read the books, I really thought that I would be a Gryffindor, but that could have been because all our main characters were going there, and of course, when you are reading that, you relate to that. But yes, I found out from I tried the quiz from the official Harry Potter site, and I am a Gryffindor. Which house were you actually sorted into according to Pottermore? So that is the official website, and I was actually sorted into Gryffindor. Which class would be your favorite? Okay. I have to remember the classes that were there because I have completely forgotten. I read books and I forget. But I think I would really like Hagrid's class because first, something or the other is always going on there. Then I would get to meet his adorable but scary pets, or defense against the dark arts, because that's where the potions and all that stuff is there, right? I would like that. Which spell would be the most important to learn? Except from Avada Kedavra, I think I would love the spell Accio, which is basically the spell you use to summon things, or you can get anything when you say Accio this, Accio that. I think that will be really helpful in real life. The next question is, which character at Hogwarts would you instantly become friends with? Now this question is, which would I instantly become friends with, because there are so many that I want to become friends with, like Neville Longbottom, Luna Lovegood, Hermione, so many more. But I think I would instantly become friends with Hermione because I love reading books and we would have that in common. But I would also really want to become friends with Fred and George so that I can be a part of all their mischief. And there we are on the last category, which is miscellaneous. are questions all over the place, and there are actually only 2 questions, I think. But yeah, let's go. So the first question is, if you could own one of the 3 hollows, which one would you choose? So the first one is the Elder Wand, the second one is the Resurrection one, and what's the third one? Oh yeah, the third one is the Invisibility Clock. And if I could own one of them, I would probably choose, I don't want Resurrection one, no. Elder Wand, I don't really want either, because if someone is able to defeat me, they will take it. So I'll probably want an Invisibility Clock because it would be much more helpful. If you could bring back one character to life, which would it be? Are they trying to end it on a sad note? Because what in the world? There are so many characters I want to bring back to life. But if I have to choose one, don't hate me, but I would really want to bring back Fred, because George is really incomplete without him and he wasn't supposed to die. I also want to bring back Snape, but I don't know how to choose. Now I really want to bring these 2 characters back to life. Snape didn't deserve to die, but so did Fred. He also didn't deserve to die. Who should I choose? Why did I ever put myself in a position where I have to do this? I think at the end I would choose Fred, because he had his whole life in front of him and George needs him, everybody needs him. It's not like I don't want to bring back Snape and the other characters, but I think if I could only bring one character, I would bring Fred to life. Well, that was it for the Harry Potter tag. Let me know if we have any answers in common. How did you like it? Do you hate me for some of the answers? I'm all ears. I want to know. But this was fun to do. It was also a little sad at times, because the questions were sometimes evil and sometimes so sad. But I had a good time doing this tag, and I tag all of you to do it, and it would be so much fun to see. I'll see you again very soon with another video. Until then, take care, stay safe, keep reading, and lots of love.